One poacher makes an attempt to phone the rescue agency to start the movie's narrative. But it was in vain. His boat gets infiltrated by an anaconda. He attempts multiple times to fire his handgun but fails. He scales the mast and hangs himself. To research an unidentified tribe, a National Geographic film crew travels through the Amazon region. People of the Mist is the name given to them. When a storm starts, the explorers also run with a man whose ship is bogged down in a watery tangle. The adventurers support him. When the crew's spacecraft collides with a barrier one day, the barrier is destroyed by Paul Cerrone, John Voight. Fuel containers are pushed into the river by the thickets that were shoved back, and snakes come on the ship. There is only one barrel of fuel remaining for the crew. They come across the poachers' abandoned craft while traveling. The three men, among them Cerrone, go to the ship in the hopes of finding gasoline aboard. However, Cerrone discovers and stealthily takes a newspaper that shows him and the other poachers catching an anaconda. And it turns out that Cerrone was one of the poachers. They don't find any gasoline there. In the trunk, Cerrone also discovers the tools and anaconda skin. Mateo is attacked by the anaconda just before they leave. Cerrone and Danny, Ice Cube, are too far away to observe as he is being strangled and swallowed. Danny searches for it but only discovers his flashlight. The crew is shown the anaconda skin by Cerrone. Mateo was consumed by an anaconda, as Cerrone is aware. However, the others don't think he's true and opt to hold off on Mateo until the morning. Cerrone and Gary, Owen Wilson, make the decision to capture the anaconda at night. Next night, they are successful. Gary, however, falls prey to the snake. Now, anyone could see Cerrone's manic state. He succeeds in being stunned and restrained. The ship hits land in the morning. Jennifer Lopez's Danny and Terry decide to make plans to relocate the ship, but they once more come upon an anaconda. Terry succeeds in shooting it, but Cerrone leaps on Terry and murders Denise as the other people try to save the boat. Warren is seized by the anaconda in the meanwhile, and they both tumble into the lake. A tree consequently falls onto the boat. Cerrone is about to shoot Danny when Cal throws him a sleeping dart in the back. Another base is struck by the cruiser. Terry and Danny are successful in locating fuel there, but Cerrone stuns them. He binds them up, drenches them in monkey blood, and then lures an anaconda with them. When it begins to encircle them with its rings, Cerrone steps in to lift the net and wrap the rope around the block. But the block collapses under the anaconda's weight. Cerrone is attacked by the anaconda and ingested, then burps him. While Terry ascends the tower, Danny sets up a trap. Dan sets the fuel ablaze. The anaconda is enveloped in flames as the base explodes. It dives in, extinguishes the flames, and then re-attacks Terry. Danny kills the anaconda by striking it in the head with an axe. The survivors eventually locate the tribe they were looking for.